Hello, y'all, and welcome to my bedroom. And you're in the bed with me. Don't get freaky. You might get hurt. Anyway, joking. But this is like the couch, the confession couch. And really, it's time to address just the buying sprees. Hoarding versus collecting. Or Orchidelirium, really. There is a difference to me. Contrary to the rumor, folks, no, this is not sponsored by Mike Lindell. It just happens to be good for my sleep. Facts. Hoarding is being greedy and really buying beyond your means, your ability, your intention. And in doing so, there's almost a spiteful tone because you're preventing others from indulging in the commodity just because it fulfills your pathology or your mental illness or your addiction. It's less about the hobby and more about keeping it all to yourself, like a pirate. Now, Orchidelirium really was the race to be number one, and by no means left out all means necessary, whatever the cost, that also played into it because of the ability to have the exclusive, the next greatest thing, and to have the only one, because there was maybe only one, or there was orchid species yet to be discovered. So to have that first blooming plant that you just read about last year in the Royal Horticultural Society put you in a status, and it feeds the dragon of the hobby and the ego. So, and this is in reference to all of the hauls that I have been enjoying lately, and hopefully you have too. But, in being transparent, there is rationale, and I wish I could produce my bucket list. I do not stray from that. I do have my favorites, and I tend to go for it, as you do if you're watching this video. So, as long as you can manage what you set your sights on and not at the expense of others, that's where the difference comes into play. But I digress. Beyond all of the past and soon to be revealed unboxings that I have just by chance surreptitiously was able to come upon and was able to obtain. Really, I don't view these as splurges per se. They're just reacquisitions. So I call that really incredibly lucky. But in addition to that, there's Redlands coming up that I have pre-ordered from 3 nurseries already. Afro Orchid. And there's a couple others that are from overseas that have some orchids that you generally will not find here in the U.S. market. So only at shows where they're international. So, so stay tuned for a lot more, and please, there's a reason for it. I'm not hoarding, and check this out. It might not look like much, but if you look closely, it's more a clear pathway on both sides. This is the next to be raised up, all of these. So I think it's a lot more organized. Here's my fogger. Got another fan here. I moved my a lot of my den. They're the Laturia. No, they're the antelopes. These are my Laturia. This is Hawaiian Surprise or Hawaiian Spectacular. That's what it is. But these are some Lasianthera antelope types here. And here are some of my trichocentrums. There's my Dan Spectabile. And for now, today, I actually gave some plants a drink. Here's my trichocentrum. And this is, what is this? It is Trichocentrum splendidum. And this hangs up here high with the others. Right here. And it's getting some new growths, some roots over there. As is this Trichocentrum right here. See those green tips? And let me go get this Stacy High, which is right here. And I'll grab the others another time. But Stacy Eye sits up here until I mount it. But for now, it's doing okay right there, which I haven't had it that long. So anyhow, I love the way those roots are looking. And with trichocentrums, the secret is when they're young, you have to keep them on the moist side. But really, I just wanted to show. Wow, and I'm smelling something in here that is very, very fragrant and sweet. Could be a lot of things. This is where I put my Cannaliculatum. And it looks like that is mixing with the coconut here. And Belina is quiet. But this is another thing that I was going to show you guys. Finally. It's finally showing off that, it was showing off that scent. And it was really Freesia, and it's not even there. But these flowers are just amazing. Thank you, Roger. It's one that I can owe you to bringing that to my conscious. So let me hang it back up here. This is gonna give me some more flowers. You see that? There's a bud right there, and there's one hanging there. This is my, well, it's labeled as a plurthallis, but to me it's Restreepia muscifera. Something that I also noticed, this is my Aeranthes onrichii, and it's giving me a new leaf. That's excellent, but even better than that is this Aeranthes grandiflorus that is giving me a new leaf right there. Shoot. And today I noticed that this bulbophyllum, I think, which is Megalanthum, I am quite positive that this right there is going to be a flower spike or an inflorescence. That is what I am thinking. If you think different, let me know. There it is, another view. So, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. And enjoy your orchids. Bye.
That is striving for truth and not somebody else dictating to you how to do your thing, which you know how to do better than anybody else.